decided that we're going to put a little tax on each passenger coming into the country. Now is the time that we must put a little thing on the imported food into the country.
The leadership of the opposition People's National Party in Jamaica over a proposed tax on imported food.
But you should ask yourself the question, who pays those taxes? Is it Jamaicans?
Intends to move Jamaica in the right direction.
Hello, JPU family. Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope you all are well. Thank you for joining. You could have been any place else, but you decided to stop by here. It is much appreciated. If you are new to this platform, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, friend. Yes. If you've been coming here back and forth, me not care what you want to say, we are friend and we are family, okay? So thank you for joining. As you can see in the topic here tonight, who is really running for finance minister? We're going to talk about it over here. I'm going to show you everything and, we'll figure out, we will figure out who is really running to be the next finance minister of Jamaica. Anyway, so let us see who's here. Moderator, thank you for joining. Big up yourself. Big up everybody in the chat. Big up all of our subscribers. Our loyal subscriber. Boy, I only know left for you, God no. Sometimes, no matter if you're 15 minutes late, 20 minutes late, you just know, so the thing go, and we are going to show up no matter what. So, guys, this is our late night program. If you're just joining, please, can you all try to get us to 50,000 subscribers for that year of people? Right now, we're at 25, and right now, we're just very high. Try to help us get to 50,000 subscribers, guys. Help to share the content, share the word, and make sure, we are reaching more people, We're reaching enough people right now, and happy about that, but it can definitely improve. So, without further ado, let us talk about this here. The finance minister. Boy, the battlefield crowded. It looks to me like there are three people in the opposition, PNP, who wants to be finance minister. I heard a comment yesterday from Peter Bunting. I'm gonna play it and make you hear it because him come out like him really and truly want to be the finance minister. Remember, I told you guys over here the other day that Mark Golding wants Bunting in the finance ministry for obvious reasons. For those of you who are new to the platform, if you don't know, Peter Bunting and Mark Golding are shareholders in a company called Proven Wealth that is not doing so well right now. They have lost about 65.2% of earning recently, and they're basically underwater. So that is the reason why they want to go into our government by any means necessary. They are doing every and anything, no boundary, guys. And they are hoping that if they control the government and the finance ministry, they can, benefit. Their business can benefit. Their friends can benefit. Them Tapanaris friends can benefit. These people told you what they're here about. For them and them Tapanaris friend run the country. These are not my words. These are the words of Mark Golding. That being said, Julian Robinson, Member of Parliament in the PNP, was appointed shadow spokesperson on finance by Mark Golding. But have you heard from Julian Robinson lately? No, he hasn't really been speaking on finance at all. I didn't even remember that Julian was the finance minister. Sorry, was the shadow spokesperson on finance. He's been overshadowed by Peter Bunting, overshadowed by Dayton Campbell. But he hasn't really been saying much. We heard Dayton Campbell made a comment about how to generate more revenue for agriculture. He said that more taxes is the way to go. You would expect to hear that from the finance minister, right, guys? Yeah, you would. You would expect to hear that from the finance minister. But you don't. I want you guys to hear what Peter Bunting had to say. He made a comment yesterday, which I was quite shocked by. It was a general statement on the overall, his view of the overall financial or economic status of Jamaica. He gave his view on it, very comprehensive. And I'm going to let you hear it, guys. If you're just joining, please hit the like button for me, please, and thanks. Peter Bunting. I think he exposed himself in doing so. Basically, come show the country, say, him want to be the next finance minister. I want you to hear what he said. Let me just get it real quick. Hold on. Guys, please hit up the like button while I'm doing that. Okay. Here it is. I want you to listen to this man carefully, you know. This man, Peter Bunting, whose investment bank is underwater. Peter Bunting, who could manage a security ministry, is going to now be talking to the Jamaican people and criticizing Jamaica and the government. He has no credibility. He's not in any position to comment on anything that has to do with economy and country. Anyway, have a listen, guys.
Senator Bunting says the Holness administration has categorically failed in moving the country forward. According to him, the country has been in a decline and is heading into a recession.
Since the initial COVID recovery, the economy has been slowing for 8 or 9 quarters. It stalled in the quarter ending June 2024 and then declined by 3.5% in the September quarter. And while everything is being blamed on burial, the fact is that trend, that trajectory was set 2 years earlier. The economy is projected to continue its decline in the December quarter, and for the 2024 calendar year overall is projected to shrink. When these projections are confirmed in a couple of weeks' time, the economy will be in what the analysts and the economists call a technical recession. That is 2 consecutive quarters of negative growth.
The leader of opposition business in the Senate also notes that businesses are also suffering and the education system is in shambles.
Bank of Jamaica put out last year past due loans in the banking system jumped 27%. This figure was in the third quarter of last year, jumped 27% relative to a year earlier. Past due loan. What that tells us is that both individuals and businesses are struggling to meet their obligations. The education sector is in a sorry state. Less than 20% pass 5 subjects with math and English, which is what's considered the equivalent of a high school graduate. I saw the minister saying we're all to be blamed for the dismal results in CXC and CSEC exams. I well recall the Prime Minister, when he was leader of the opposition in this house, saying, don't tell me about any whole of society problems. It is the government's responsibility.
Senator Bunting says Jamaica's health statistics are also deteriorating as Jamaica moves further and further away from the 2030 development goals. Mr. Bunting says all of this points to a plantation-style economy of low growth and poor development.
When you add up, when you look at those points alone that I've just made, it shows that this JLP administration has been operating a plantation-style economy. Low skill, low wage, low productivity, high job insecurity as contract work predominates. In that environment, they bullied public sector groups to accept 20% or else then turned around and gave themselves 200% increase.
Shaloy Smichael for Nationwide News.
Since the initial COVID recovery, the economy has been slowing for 8 or 9 quarters. It stalled in the quarter ending June 2024.
All right, so now here, all these things that Peter Bunting is talking. So guys, make we break it down. Because you know fear over here or balance. Make we break down everything what Peter Bunting has say. The economic environment under this administration, I would say, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I would say that this government has faced the most disasters, from pandemic to floods and everything else. You know, they faced quite a bit just in the last term, just in this term alone, you know. So that is one thing. Jamaica is not going through anything that the rest of the world is not going through, right? You hear him talk about the healthcare system, guys. If our healthcare system was as bad as Bunting is saying it, only enough he say with the COVID pandemic, because the healthcare system in Jamaica would collapse, people. We can't tell you no. If the healthcare system was as bad as these people like to run out and tell lie about our healthcare system, even me, tell you the truth, honestly, deep down inside, when me hear pandemic, me say yes, Jamaica healthcare system have to crash now. It did have a crash in my mind, but it did not crash. What is he talking about with our schools now? Jamaica still provides quality education. Me not understand the way how Bunting attack you that thinks that Jamaica worse than Haiti. Jamaica not worse than Haiti. If Jamaica was so bad economically, trust and believe me, there would be no need for the IMF take up Nigel Clark. Then, first of all, that would have the country's reputation and status alone, economically and financially. They would have X off Nigel off of them shortlist if he was on the shortlist. That wouldn't be no qualification for Nigel Clark to go to IMF. Just recently, Bunting said that when it comes on to national security, him say if him did have the resources then under Portia's administration as what the resources available now, he would do a better job. What is he saying? What is he talking about? This man is not in any position to talk about our finances. First of all, where I come with are some lie and some witchcraft. That are the first thing. The second thing is Peter Bunting's financial situation, him and Mark Golding, they're underwater. Me show no. Wait there. Me show no where they reported to the stock exchange. So them have to close them business in a 2 countries offshore, and they are losing over 65% of earning. Now the question I want to ask in light of this is, the 2 companies were then closed offshore. Is Jamaica cause it? I want to talk to me in a comment. The 2 companies that Proven Wealth had to close offshore, did Jamaica cause them to do that? The 65.2% of earning that they lost, is Jamaica cause that? Nothing comes out of these people's mouth. You see the pastor, them I warn them. I tell them to stop from tell lie and stop from try to win at all costs, because everything what them do that is wicked, They're exposed. Bunting having pitney in the school system at Jamaica. If the school system so bad, why don't take out him pitney and send him go on abroad? The way how them attack is like say Jamaica is the worst country in the region, and it's not. They're lying. From the pit of hell, them lying. Now, make we get back to the topic of the fight for the finance minister position. Because that him a do, you know. Him want to come fight for the finance minister position. That's why them now make Julian talk nothing. Justice for Julian Robinson. Them appoint him finance shadow spokesperson for finance, and them come overshadow him at talk about so them want to put tax on food. Mighty God, look at people. Murder for Dayton Campbell. Him want to tax us. Tax food 2025. Them a fight for finance minister position. Like seriously. What are they doing? We know, Bunting, we know what you're doing now. You're well one going to the finance ministry. Look over Bahamas. I just read this recently. Let me show it to you guys. They're talking about food tax. You see, the Bahamas government, January 9th, 2025, the Bahamian Prime Minister, Philip Davis, announced that the value-added tax rate on all food sold in food stores would be reduced from 10% to 5%, 50%, guys. And Dayton Campbell in a Jamaica is going to tell Jamaica people them, so them want to raise tax, put on tax on imported food. Keep overshadowing the shadow spokesperson and finance. And everything them come out with a foolishness. Everything. Make it make sense, no man. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Them coming to tax the people and Jamaica people. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. The government of Jamaica, they are dealing with the crime situation. They're spending more on national security. Spending more on national security. Today, Prime Minister of Jamaica said in front of the police that no police should be friends with Dons. That's good. We like what we're seeing. He also urged the people to cooperate with the security forces so that they can change Spanish Town and live in peace. When we lower crime in the country, people, we are looking at more growth. This is one of the areas of growth, or the potential for growth, that we must take a very serious look at. When we lower the crime in the country, so much more potential, right? And that is what the government is working on. We're not going to fix everything overnight, but progress is being made, Make them fool, right? And when we are talking about the healthcare system now, so me get the information on your phone, Whole heap of beds and beds is coming into the healthcare system, people. Call them over here, so whole heap of beds. Look there. Bed in a bag. Bed in a box. Hospital beds. Me can't give you the information and tell you who I try suppress them information because they don't want the nation to see. Say bed in a bag and bed in a box are coming at the country hospital. I want to go lie down for one of them right now. I'm not sick. They look comfortable. Our population has grown Yes, our population has grown. And when time Mark Golden people them left, they make their money and left. They left the country and the people them in a deplorable situation. They get too much money off of the country, off of Jamaica. And then left. And every year then come up one look a hospital this so one look at something this so to make it look like them do something because they still want to maintain their institutional duty. See them there? Only need to go and watch this video. I reshared it on the community board. It's called Jamaica's Colonial Past, Road to Republic. And you see who has stalled the Republic now? Me have some video come phone in, guys. Look at this one here. Poor Jamaica. This will be uploaded tomorrow. Let me make sure not check out the uploads them people. Road to Republic, and look at all the black people there. And look what's stalled out to Republic. Me not care what I'm talking, true me attack. It don't look good. This is sad. Why Jamaica can't have the republic? Why this Englishman? Well, we don't know if the man go renouncing UK citizenship or not. Why is it that this man from England, Father God, Jamaica, why this man in a Jamaica try to tell Jamaican black people them what to do? Eh? Nobody no authorize him in our parliament for in there illegal. How much years the man in our parliament illegal? And if Warmington never ball out, he would have keep it a secret. The people who have to beg him up that tell him, say, look here, sir, come tell me what you are. And him finally come out and say, well, me I'm a passport, I'm a UK passport, I'm not going to renew it back, and blah. And if Jamaica did come like some other country, then sue him, and all of the money them where him owe. For all the time in the parliament sit down, I collect taxpayer money. It is in the constitution, say anybody will do that, them owe much money per day, per parliamentary sitting, they owe money. He may have to pay back the Jamaican taxpayers every God Almighty cent when India collect. The man is deceptive and wicked. Deceptive and wicked. Him not have no desire to live nowhere else, you know. Because at Jamaica alone, him can get away with all these things. I wonder if you see what go on. Jamaica cannot get the republic, people. Look on this murder. We can't get the republic because of this Englishman. Eh? Because of this Englishman. Look on all of the people them we sit down on constitutional committee. I discuss things and I do the thing the proper way and the right way. And this Englishman, this bully, this Bakra master, I will come tell the people them say, anyhow them not do it how him want do it. Him not go participate in the process. Now where the hell are going here, man? Eh? Somebody head can't take them in the parliament and then get up and cuss him. And I'm just putting it mildly. Warmington, you can't make your head. Me know say your head will take you. You can't make your head take you one at a time, them and Anglo man here. Eh? If I even make them suspend for 1 month or so, I don't know what the penalty. But somebody need to turn up in there and talk up some sitting on the record to that man here. This man is not supposed to come in Jamaica and deprive the people of the republic. When you see no other country do they sitting there? Jesus Father. White supremacy. When him talking about skin color, him are the one I can remind Jamaica people them what he is. An extension of our colonial past. What a sad situation, eh? I say I'm glad that my parents sent me to school, you know. Because imagine if we did dance, people. Imagine if we did dance and sit down and take all them liberty. Imagine if we never socially conscious. All the church. Then wake up late, but it better late than never. Better late than never. I want to show you something real quick. When you remember, I did an upload today. I don't know how many of you saw it, but remember we were talking over here, say, we don't know how a policeman, oh, it makes sense you're a policeman, then I want garrison. I try to represent the people them. In a garrison where historically, they have this cynicism, skepticism about police. I see some people come out in protests against a fatal shooting, according to them, by a member of the security forces. Central Kingston people them. And don't you know say Steve McGregor can't go out there go talk. Don't you know say Steve McGregor cannot go and stand up with the people them for justice. As a former member of the security forces, 40-year veteran of JCF, don't you know say McGregor cannot go out there go open him mouth. Don't you know that? The conflict of interests that we spoke about over here is that it makes no sense for the PNP to put this policeman down in Central Kingston in the garrison. Want to see now? Him cannot open him mouth. There's no way I'm going to go against the police. There is no way he's going to stand with the people if and when they feel like some injustice was done at the hands of law enforcement officers. He's not going to go out there and call for a thorough investigation. He's not going to go out there and say anything. And that's why the video that was posted today said that Steve McGregor has an uphill battle, a steep, big uphill battle in his quest to become the next security minister of Jamaica. People, they might fight for finance minister position and they might fight for security minister position, because if Steve McGregor gets a seat and goes to parliament, who do you think I will get the security ministry? Anna Bunting. Bunting don't bother want no security ministry. Over financing one go you know. So see the man here who they want to go in at the security ministry. Security ministry. I'm sorry. Guys, don't it come together now? Don't it the puzzle pieces them coming together now? McGregor, you can't talk. This happened quick though. So Central Kingston people, better if them and leave Lawrence Road here. Because Lawrence Road could have come stand up with you know. But this year man cannot. So how it go? How it go? Yes, Alfonso, Bunting want to handle the money. So that the man Mark Golden can try to get back Proven Wealth on track and expand and control and come get to another, 100 million after the finance ministry. You know it go. We've seen them in action before. The PNP don't believe in middle class. It's against socialist principles. Only the mass who are the poor and the rich, which they are part of. They not care. I know for a fact that these guys who are trying to capture, and I call it a capture, yes, I do. And the reason why I call it a capture is because the people did not put Bunting anywhere. It then vote him out. So I don't know how him even attack right now. And Mark Golden, it's not democracy that brought him to the leadership of the PNP. It is deception. Because Mark Golden lied by omitting the fact that he is a British citizen. Look at those eyes. Deceptive. He lied to the people. by omitting the fact that he's a British citizen, and he also used money, promised the comrades 15 million to put him in the leadership of the PNP. It wasn't by free will. It was not a free and fair process. So nobody didn't choose them. As much as how the voter turnout in 2020 was 37%. I don't recall exactly how much of that the JLP received. But I know that more people put Andrew Holness in power, more than the amount of people were put gold in there. And Andrew Holness never take no money and buy nobody. No matter what no one chat say PNP. Me never see Andrew come out and promise nobody $15 million for put him in a power. As to Peter Bunting, losing whole seat, nobody never put him nowhere. So me don't know how them come attack now. Who them can talk to? I want to go on with this a damn something, yeah. Sure. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Dayton can be worse. Me don't know who him attack to or where him attack say. Nobody put him nowhere. Them vote him out. So you see, all of who them vote out of them want contact like them attack for people. They not attack for people. People vote them, vote out Bunting, vote out Golden. Vote out Bunting, vote out Dayton. And as a matter of fact, Golden get the seat from Omar Davis on a silver platter. Nobody no put them nowhere. And that's why them have to hire Don Anderson to be running polls in their favor. Because nobody don't put them nowhere. They have to manufacture their own favorability. They have none in the real sense of the word. They have no favorability. And that's just the truth. Want to trust them? I don't. I'm going to open up the phone line for a little while tonight, guys. I'm going to open up the phone line for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Anybody want to call? This is your moment. Let me put the number on the screen. You can call the program on WhatsApp. 30 minutes. The phone line will be open. In the meantime, let me read some of your comments. Rerum, how is that company doing? Bunting, biggest rice importer in the country. I don't know. We'll have to do some investigation to see how it's going. Does the Integrity Commission know about Rerum? That's a good question. I don't know. You send me a picture? Okay. Thank you. I want to show you guys something in the meantime. While you're deciding if you should call the program, I want to show you something. Did I bring it in here? Let me see. Don't tell me something never bring it. All right, hold on. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night.
Hi, thank you for calling. How are you?
I'm good.
What you got to say?
I'm calling from Manchester, Northeast. I always listen to your program.
Okay, big up,
Northeast. Very
Northeast.
interesting.
That's good.
And trust me, you're highlighting the people, and you're educating each and every one. But some don't take it.
That's fine.
But trust me, you're doing a good job.
Thank you, sir. My fellow.
Just continue to do the work, and I will continue to listen to you.
Okay.
Jamaica politics and 411.
Yes.
And all of those guys who are doing the positive and highlighting the people.
All right.
To let them know what is happening. So continue to do your work here.
Yes, thank you very much for calling.
Yeah, man.
Take care.
We can't take no the destructive people them.
Yes, same so.
Yeah, man.
All right.
So I'm gonna continue to listen to you, all right?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah, man.
Big up Manchester people. Una listen to a Manchester person, a Manchester woman A woman of the soil of Manchester. Yes, that's how Manchester people stay, you know. We not put them out of ground and talk, you know. We talk out, you know, man. We don't care how we know. We just talk the truth and done, you know. That's so we stay in a Manchester. Because we are a self-reliant set of people in a Manchester. That's so we grow up. Yeah? Manchester people wanna call in. In the meantime, guys, I this me didn't want to show, you know. Lambert Brown, him say something. And me have to say, boy, no wonder why the pastor them are going so with them. Let me take this call. Hello, good night.
Good night.
Good night, how are you?
I'm okay.
Good, thank you for calling.
Yeah,
What's up?
I just want to tell you, and I want to go live to say that JLP need to put their feet down
Okay, you're live, you know.
and speak out.
Yes, you're live. Tell the people them what you want the JLP to speak out on.
Speak out on everything that you're doing wrong. Don't just sit back and wait.
Okay.
Don't just sit back and wait for them to tell the lies. Get out there. Don't wait.
Okay.
Get out and everything them they come with the lie, you shut it down. But I just want to say about Dayton Campbell.
Okay.
We run him out of Northwest St. Anne. He can't come back. He had to jump 3 parishes to get to Westmoreland. Trelawney, St. James, and Hanover to get to Westmoreland. He can't come this side. But I know Prime Minister is doing a great job. And I tell you, we will always encourage him to do better. Yes, Northwest St. Anne, we have some bad roads, because everything is bad road now.
Mm-hmm.
But we are working to get things done.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling the people to get themselves ready to go vote. Don't sit back.
So what Dayton did do? What Dayton do when him did down there?
Nothing. Just profile.
For the 2 term when him down there, nothing at all?
And he always boasts about his 9 years. Boast to who? Boast to who?
Mm-mm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
We did not appreciate him just profiling because he's doctor. He's doctor.
That's all him come do.
One shit to it. Yeah. And a lot of things were not done. We just profile because my profile party still, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Put on a show. We not do show. We do performance.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to encourage the people, do what you don't have to do. Be patient. Everything can done one time.
Mm-hmm.
Everything can done one time.
So listen, the lady that's down there now, when him Crystal Lee will take the seat from him. How is she doing?
She work. Everything now work out how we want it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's one role at a time. Everything can do one time, but she's working.
Okay. All right.
So we just encourage the councillors to work with the MP because them not go back in there.
Well, when you see Crystal Lee, tell her I say JP Yusuf a big up here.
I am going to text her, and yes, I'll do that.
Yes, all right. Well, thank you for calling. The people them hear you.
Keep up the good work. We love the program so still.
Yes, yes, thank you. Share it with everybody.
Darling, bless you.
All right, take care. Yes, people, Crystal Lee took away Dayton's seat and I don't hear him say nothing about her. Him no open him up about her. I'm still want to know why. Something is very peculiar with that to me. Him try run up in at everybody else, but him nah say nothing at all. But the woman will take away him seat. Why? Jesus have mercy. Me never see this yet. But Crystal Lee, big up yourself. People them say I work. Every single thing now work out how they want it to. But them say them appreciate you more than they appreciate Dayton Campbell, who our subscribers said jump 3 parishes. Poopa Jesus. Dayton, we need figure one new name, one name upscotch. You up and scotch through every parish reach on Westmoreland, and as you reach on the people them tell say turn the other way. The people them say they don't want you go along back or you mash up your constituency down a center. We don't want you down here. I saw people them tell you what can go so man. And the boy come now about food tax, eh? Me have an idea, you know, people. Me have an idea. Me have one idea. And I want to know if we run this idea by the people them we are organize the campaign for the Jamaica Labour Party. Only listen good to the idea and write down the idea, yeah, cause remember we not talk foolishness over here, so you hear. Someone wants to see some t-shirt print up. And JPU will donate to the cause here. I want the government side to print up some t-shirt was say no new tax. Date and them come say food tax. Make me play the introduction for the program again. Real quick, the part there, we need to hear the part. Them tell on the idea them, so I write down them. Are two good idea. May I give the government for the campaign. We have to take the idea here. Hold on.
We decided that we're going to put a little tax on each passenger coming into the country. Now is the time that we must put a little thing on the imported food into the country.
The leadership of the opposition People's National Party in Jamaica over a proposed tax on imported food.
But you should ask yourself the question, who pays those taxes? Is it Jamaicans?
Intends to move.
Yes, people. Here we go. So here now. I want to tell me if you don't like an idea here. I want the Jamaican people them to start to wear some t-shirt. Bright colors pan t-shirt them. Jamaica colors. But you can put the part here in an orange. No food tax. No food tax. You see the other t-shirt I want them to make now? I want them to make one t-shirt with mark gold in a all up the shackles of a big stone head. And say we are not going back. Flip the script on them. Yeah, because then come put on shackles on big stone and think it cute and think it funny. And those of us who know our history, we not run no joke with the history. Don't run no joke with no history. If me go to a road right now, I'm gonna do anything that violate the people them, the Jewish people them with the Holocaust sitting. They lock me up, you know. They lock me up and charge me for hate crime. So when I run no joke with these people, someone wants some people wear some t-shirt with a picture here on it. We say we are not going back. We are not going back. And then you get the t-shirt them now with the words them on it. We say no food tax. And them come tax so no food tax. Start the campaign now, I'm telling you say don't come with no soft campaign, you know, because you see where them do. Go up on stage and talk about Andrew. We're a robot. A time for robot them now. Want to say people? A time for robot them people, you know, man. And you know why I say them forget robot too? Nobody no vote for them. Dayton and Campbell get voted out. They're not supposed to even talk loud in our parliament. They're not supposed to call nobody. Yes, the worst I call them on platform. I call up the prime minister name and call up everybody name. A time for no humiliate them. Get the t-shirt them. No food tax, but then can defend it. Because the Caribbean community. And as a matter of fact, we have a program come up in a few days where we're going to talk about the treaty between the Caribbean countries them that was signed in 1973 and again in 2011. So we don't know how data come about food tax if you put the CARICOM country them on edge and them something. Because them not reading, you know. All right, let me see. Leonie, good night. I agree. Those t-shirts can be used to counter the. I would not have to wait until campaign time. When the t-shirt then come on, I will come buy my t-shirt, you know. And as a matter of fact, we'll buy 1 dozen t-shirt for the subscribers them over here and send 2 t-shirt go in every country. Who can afford to buy a t-shirt? Canada, we have 2 t-shirts that come over there. Over in the US, yes, no food tax Jamaica, and so we do it like that. We'll support the move. We'll support that movement there. Them remember say them are idiot, they don't know about campaigning and creativity, you know. Me should even talk this out in the public, you know. But me a patriot. Uno go print up a t-shirt. Them you not have to wait for Andrew Holness to do it neither. Any activists out there we are patriotic Jamaica, uno go print up a t-shirt. Them we say no food tax. Uno go print up a t-shirt. Them with Mark Gold in a whole up his shackles and say we are not going back. Simple as that, you know. Guys, wanna hit up a like button for me, please. Let me tell you where Lambert him say. I couldn't believe when I see this. And this is why I'm telling you yesterday, said this is the reason why the churches, the video upload that I did yesterday when I said the churches, them turning against the PNP. I want to hear the prayer, what the clergy woman prayed over them. Lambert Brown said, cartel contributed more to the economy in one night than you in 9 years. That is what Lambert Brown is saying. Right? I don't even want to read this because right now, I can some things with them people are come and do in our politics, guys. It look like say the same brain problem when Mark Golding a deal with. It look like say it spread to them. It have to spread to them. It has to. Is cartel God? Cartel is not God. Look how many events keep in Jamaica. Buju keep event up a stadium. How kind of annual and yearly event and all them kind of something they keep at Jamaica? I can't tell you how much tourists coming at the country last year. Countless. So if Vibes Cartel is PMP God because nobody, the PMP don't really have nothing for coalesce around, you know. Them not nobody for inspire them, you know. So them have to dig and find. Any little thing where they can latch on to like some little insect. Any little thing. You know like when time chink wall and pan peepee. I saw any little thing they can latch on pan I saw them a do. That me realize them a do. You know let go cartel shirt now, no? Let go cartel. When I get the local donation, let go cartel shirt now, man. Jamaica did fine for the 13 years that cartel was incarcerated. Jamaica ain't dead for hungry. So, Lambert a come talk like say cartel save Jamaica. Cartel not save Jamaica. The money we then get off a concert going a cartel and draw them pocket. And who's to ever come in the country, them benefit the people them where run hotel and Airbnb. Cartel not put no money in a taxpayer pocket. Look like them people are mad for chewing, you know. Lord Jesus, what is not this? The people them not have nobody to inspire them. They have no one to look up to. They have nobody to coalesce around. It look like cartel is the best thing that happened to them in the last 4 years. Poor thing. Poor thing, old Lambert. Eh? Poor old Lambert. Boy, I tell you now. This is why the church them a deal with them so rash. This is why. Me sorry for them, you know. Me can't help it because I'm easy for sorry for people. Me sorry for them. No wonder why cartel dump them. Because cartel say them come for come latch on. Like the chink pan the PP up mattress them. So cartel just duck, side. I saw Spice and go. Jump over bad energy. That cartel do them. Miss me with your negativity. Then can't stop call cartel. You don't get to look at donation. Go on now, man. Go up now. Go up now and go try find one leader. And that to no do. No, sir. The people are pathetic. They have become nothing but a pathetic group of people. We can't take the desperation right now. We just want to see the country going full speed ahead. Guys, you know, so I'm glad to say big up to the people them who send the bed them come give me. Thank you no. See there new bed. Me no want nobody go farm sick for go up they go lie down on the bed them, you know. Make a sick people them lay down on it. Understand on the yard. So the hospital them get bed people. Look there. Fun and joke aside, make we talk about this real quick. Population of Jamaica has been growing. And we have been operating on these hospitals that we've had in the country forever. And so, you know, human beings evolve. You have the population growing, as what I said. And we have not been pumping the same amount of money into building more hospitals, building more clinics. In fact, over time, we have closed so many clinics. And to this day, I don't know what caused it. I remember when we used to live in Greenwich Town, we used to have one clinic down at the end of 4th Street, that's on near to Tinsipen. I remember good because my mom used to carry my sister when she was born. She born in a Greenwich Farm community. Them time the Greenwich Farm are working class people them. I don't know what it become today. And in the 90s, then closed down the clinic. So by the time my brother born, my mother after carry the baby got clinic way up at one place on a crossroad. We used to have a lot more clinic and the clinic them closed over time. So when the population are grow, and people, a population not only growing but also aging. And you see the clinics are closing down and all these things. What do you think is gonna happen? Thank you, Phil. So you're not going to see them posting these things, you know, but you can screenshot this and post it and show the people them say the government has spent taxpayer money. Glenn Vincent, yes, right there, so. Thank you, Leonie. That clinic. When they closed down the clinic in Greenwich Town, they don't know what they did to the community. They have no idea what they did to the community. That was such a convenient clinic. You know? I remember observing as a child going down there. And I used to say the parents, the mothers in the community, you know, they would bond and they would form friendships, taking their kids to the clinic and the kids would play together. You know, and it was a nice thing to see the community people, them, you know, with the kids in the same age group and, you know, mothers are talking to mothers. One day one father come in with in child. They said the whole clinic mash up. Because you don't really see them something there. And the man come in with a child. And I do a good job as a father, you know. And every nurse heal him up, you know. And every mother in there big him up, you know. But people act like we've been making a concerted effort to develop our system over time. We haven't. We have not. Many of these people come out here and come drop the ball. And them come sit down in our ministry, them and get comfortable and don't do nothing. Make we talk about it. Me get some other a picture with some equipment and them something there. But the reason why I'm not put it here, so because I was coming on the program at the time, I'm never really have no time to upload all of them. Maybe tomorrow I will do it. Maybe tomorrow. But every little bit helps, guys. Every little bit helps. You know, let me tell you something. It's some of them people that talk about the healthcare system. Where dear, I think about 3 weeks ago, I took my daughter to the ER after hours. We got there about 10 o'clock-ish. And when I see 2 o'clock come, and she starts sleep on my shoulder. From 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, we did her vital signs and went back and sat in the chair in the waiting area. So we sat in the chair in the waiting area the whole time. The whole time we sat in the chair. So anybody who didn't want to sleep, in the chair, them going to sleep. In my daughter's case, she was sitting beside me and upon my shoulder she sleep. So when me see 2 o'clock come now, I'm saying, you know what? Me I go stretch out in my bed, because we don't look like so we're going to get seen tonight. And this child is sleeping on me, so I'm going to go home. And when me get up and call me have on some pie keel, and when they hear my pie keel, them start walk, the Jamaican nurse who tended to us, she said, you don't see anybody yet, Mr. No, me I go home. And she said, no man, wait. And she go around there and talk to the doctor and push my paperwork and come back and say, the doctor said, come in. And when everybody else see me and my daughter going like a boss, the people them all look like, oh, them people are going, but true, me not care, me just go in. And the doctor saw us and we went home. So we were sitting in the chair the whole time. You're not going to get a bed unless you're admitted. And if it's available. Those two things. In our case, my daughter was not admitted, so she never need a bed. We just jamming at the chair until we were seen. So when they talk about people that have no bed and people this and people that, some of them are liars, you know. Some of them don't understand how hospital work and how triaging work and stuff like that. Them just talking. Them things that when you come in a hospital, immediately you get a bed. No. Your condition, you have to be assessed first. Are you going to be admitted? Where you coming there for? Can you be treated in the waiting room? In a private, not where everybody are wait, but once a doctor call you, for come get seen. Even in there, say you're not going to have a bed, you know. You either now one chair or one recliner, you're going to get the assessment. And if the doctor have to write one prescription, if you go get the prescription and go along your yard, you're not going to get no bed. You're just going to go to the pharmacy, go get your prescription and you're going to your yard in a fear bed of your yard. But if you're critical now, and you have a reason to stay and be monitored or be admitted, then you're going to get a bed. And if it is a situation where it's high flu season, where you have more people coming into the emergency room and stuff like that, you may have to wait a little bit for a bed. Nothing wrong with that. More want Tufton call over here, you know. Anybody who know Tufton number, tell Tufton say I want him call over here to come give me a status update of the healthcare system. And it shouldn't take no more than 15 minutes. I want a status update from 2016 to now. I see some work I done and I see some things are going, but me is not the finance minister. Not finance minister, the healthcare minister, health minister. So I want Mr. Tufton to come over here, come give me a 15-minute status update on the healthcare system of Jamaica. Who can do that for me? Anybody in the chat? Give Tufton the number and tell him to call on WhatsApp one of them time, yeah. Come give one status update because a lot of people are talking about healthcare and them don't know nothing. Alfonso. No, some no see it yet. Awa, call we and tell we are typing a comment. That's interesting. Take off of the program. You talk about data and them people there. No, man, I can't take them off a program because the people have to hear what them talk say. And if me have the program and you only hear JLP talking on here, there's no balance. So if you are a laborite and you want to come over here and only hear JLP, remember this is not a JLP platform, you know. I know that it can be annoying to hear them because they lie and they talk foolishness, but this platform has to be balanced. You understand? I've been reading some comments and I see that some of the JLP supporters, them don't want to see Mark Golding in the introduction video and stuff like that. And it's all about balance. Sometimes, you know, that's what it is. You have to just tolerate it. But if I have a platform over here where all you're seeing in introduction is JLP, it means that the platform is not balanced. So you have to understand that. I just redid the intro where you have Dayton Campbell talking about the tax. I have to tax the people them. People need to hear that stuff. You understand? So it's not because I enjoy listening to them. I don't. But there has to be balance and for the sake of information. You understand?
We decided that we're going to put a little tax on each passenger coming into the country. Now is the time that we must put a little thing on the imported food into the country.
The leadership of the opposition People's National Party in Jamaica over a proposed tax on imported food.
But you should ask yourself the question, who pays those taxes? Is it Jamaica?
Yes, Leonie. Every hospital where you go, I saw it run. You have to wait some time. And nobody is not going to get no bed unless they are going to be admitted. Jamaica is a developing country. We're no worse than any place else. I used to feel the fact that our healthcare system never collapsed during COVID. That is a testament to the fact that we can hold our own. We survived pandemic. We survived a machine storm and hurricane and so forth. We're not the worst, man. As a matter of fact, we're a resilient country. Yeah, man. Somebody send it, go and give me. I don't know. I don't really listen to that man because I tell you, say any man who love chat and they mouth heavy and they love chat and everything. So I don't like man who love chat. I grow with some man who reserve, you know. Yes, from father to grandfather to uncle to cousin. The man them in my family, they know yap and chat so me can't tolerate them the man there. Me not say man no fi talk, you know, cause we are human being, everybody have to have them opinion. Man have to talk. But don't overdo it. And any man we see them out big and wide and yap and chat and heavy and cow down, me no like listen, me can't listen to them. So me no listen to them. So when people send it come, and me listen to it and have something worth bringing to the plot. Because them a public figure, you know. Them a public figure and then take up politics. And my job is to give out information and give out accurate information. I talk about Jamaica politics. So if I see Jamaica politics being distorted in any way, it is my job to correct it. But that was very interesting to hear. Last year, at this time, I was sick of nationwide, so I went searching for another platform and come across this voice. Still loving it, enough love. Big up yourself, John Black. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, man. So the time I come down, you know. No, sir. Lord Jesus. Them people are they not easy, you know. Them talk how them balance. And when you hear them behind a closed door, that's why you see me. Nobody can come leak out no voice note and they sit there for me, no, because you say anything when me talk in a private, remember me talk in a public already. Anything when me don't want nobody to know, me not talk out of my mouth to nobody, private or public. So anybody hear me in a private, trust me, I something me talk out of public already. Me no idiot. No, sir. So, the battle of the finance minister. They want the finance ministry, people. They want the finance ministry. Bunting want the finance ministry. Then give Julian the work and then now make him talk. And now data na come mix up everything. And I confuse everything. Me say if you make a t-shirt, then we say no food tax, you know. No food tax 2025. We don't know if you campaign, man. We don't know if you campaign. JLP, we don't know if you campaign. No food tax 2025. Give them something to talk about. No food tax 2025. I never want to talk it, I them do it. No food tax 2025. Hashtag no food tax 2025. What can go so? Everybody else I try bring down tax on the people them. Look where the world I go through. Or where the world just go through. Where you say show design? I mean I talk Avis for show design. You tell me say we go design one t-shirt. Thank you, Miss Prudence. Yes, man. A time now for roll out now. Within no food tax 2025. Moderator, what you say? You know, like an idea there. No food tax. Ooh, no, sir. Let the campaign start because them a campaign, you know. Them a campaign for food tax. So make the campaign begin. No food tax 2025. Camille, big up your damn self. Camille, you know, like a t-shirt there. No food tax 2025. Bunting don't must get a seat. Yeah, we know that. We know say I must get a seat for sure, but you know, like say him not try. Him trying. So the PNP now talk with one voice about their economic plan for the country. One a say food tax, one a say no food tax, one a say they in a talks with experts to find out how to manage cost of living. Because due to all them tapanaris, they say they don't know about cost of living. What them know about sardine, what them know about mackerel, what them know about chicken back. Eh? Ooh, no, sir. Mark Golden, come tell what you know about mackerel. About food tax. So no go na man. Sure. Food tax. Mr. Vegas, good night. How are you there? What them know about chicken back, Mr. Vegas? What they know about chicken food? Them have to go talk to expert for manage cost of living. Eh? People, if you are not an economic expert, life experience will teach you how to manage cost of living. You hear me I tell you? We need some of your products for advertising. When you tell me some if you go build merch and I sitting there now, Miss Silva? Wanna tell me in a comment, people, how you manage cost of living in an individual life? I mean, not everybody, when they're going to the store, they have to check their account balance. Them just go buy what they want. Yes, we have some people who then live life that way there. But the world would experience some interesting events over the last 5 years, right? And you might have people who never used to have to watch them account balance, them have to watch it now or whatever. But how do How do you manage cost of living in this time? There are several things you can do. Whatever you cannot afford, you don't buy it. Meaning that you don't put your basket. That's one thing we know, you know. As Jamaican, as authentic Jamaican people, one thing we know. Grow up from where I grew up, you don't put your basket where you cannot reach it. Don't put your basket where you can't reach it. Someone want to know what kind of expert that them are going to talk to. You don't need to talk to an expert. You don't put your basket where you cannot reach it. No food tax 2025. Put it on a million t-shirt, me say. Me want to see everybody a walk in a it. Me want to come take one picture in a it. No food tax 2025. Me want to see Mr. Vegas in a one t-shirt say no food tax 2025. No, sir. I force me see this. For show you how they have become detached from the average Jamaican citizens. Months from an election, they have the nerve coming out to tell the people about food tax. Now, if you did have a heart and if you're connected with the Jamaican people, you would even think about doing something like that. All right. Moderator say I go to the market and not the supermarket. Yes, that is one way you can manage cost of living. Managing cost of living is prioritizing and you make a budget. That's a good idea. Yes. I don't beg. I buy what I can. All right, diplomatic ice. That's a good idea. You make the t-shirts and we'll buy from you. You talk about shipping, you know, man. You talk about shipment and then sitting there. What want to say about a million people in a t-shirt them in a Marjorie? Want to see about a million people in the t-shirt them? Put some, be creative. The people them who are gonna make the t-shirt, they must be creative. Put all one basket of food on the back of a t-shirt and on the front side. Say no food tax 2025 and run them way. I know, me no hear one PMP come out and defend this a food tax here. Not one of them.
People need the People's National Party back in government with Mark Jefferson Gordon as the Prime Minister and a top honorary set of people around me to run the country.
Wanna hear that?
Jamaican people need the People's National Party back in government with Mark Jefferson Gordon as the Prime Minister and a top honorary set of people around me to run the country.
What kind of destruction this one Jamaica do, God? So Dayton on top of Norris now. No, sir. Then come for stress out the woman them at Jamaica. And the woman them mostly cook the pitney them food. So when time then come with them food tax now, so the woman them at the nation a go ball. Same way like when you see them at hold them head, so them a go ball. Murder, they not no food. I want to see somebody in the t-shirt them by next week. Me so busy. One t-shirt placed around here, but me so busy. If me can make it, me I tell you, say me gonna make one of a t-shirt them and come put out a sample. Where you ask Demos? Then say food tax 2025 and where I say make some t-shirts, some whole heap of t-shirt we say no food tax 2025. Tell me if you like it. Them not talking to no expert. All Mark and Peter want is the money. Yeah, man, some bandit them. Not an expert them not talk to. Because seriously, them say them a financial investment banking guru and them have to talk to people for manage cost of living. Before Bunting get a whole heap of money them. Off a finsack and use some dumpling and butter. So I'm going to tell we about say them have to go find out from an expert or for manage cost of living. I want to them. The opposition leader and his entourage lacks vision. They need to ask God to give them vision, lest they perish. They are so brazen and stupid. May I tell you, prudence plus tax. I eat a lot of peas, beans, and seeds, much more affordable. I typically eat twice per day by choice. Okay. Lord Jesus, man. So guys, wanna think about McGregor now. There's something we are talking about how it expose. When time we say, oh, McGregor is going to be representing people in a garrison. And see now, him not even did it 2 weeks good yet, and Central Kingston people have protested they want justice. Because they claim to say police fatally unalive them friend and them community member. And they want justice. And McGregor cannot go out there go stand up with them and talk about it. He cannot go out there go call for justice for them. Because him a part of the police. Him was a part of the Jamaica Constabulary Force for 40 years. So when you see the conflict of interest, he cannot go out there. I mean, no, you see the protest, you know. You see the protest, but he cannot go out there go stand up because he's not going to stand up against the police, right or wrong. That is the culture of policing anywhere. Most places. A police might feel say a thing wrong, but them not going to really go out there and go say that. So conflict of interest right there, right out of the blocks, conflict of interest. Central Kingston people them cannot go to McGregor right now to ask him nothing. Or if we stand up with them and represent for them, then he not do it. Wanna see the play, guys? No, sir. Every decision the people them make it wrong. Guys, don't get the wrong impression. I not fight down police, you know, me have family in the JCF and JDF. I not fight down police. I am talking about politics now. When a policeman is going to thrust himself in politics in Jamaica, in our garrison, it is a stupid decision. Hello, good night.
Okay, all fans, man. Good night, everybody.
Oh, good night. You're live. What?
Yeah, man. No, I tell us I'm staying in the video with Diane.
Oh.
I want to mind everyone can have the night with the people FC. It's a moment when you want to go to popcorn, trust me.
I lie. All right, make I put it up then. Thank you.
You see that video on WhatsApp, man. So I was still with a lot. Just a call if you tell you that, yeah?
Yes, man. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah. All right. We subscribe us if you press play upon Diane Jackson Miller video. Make what you all go on, people. Let me see it. I bang around this way there.
Just look at the big mess made recently by agriculture. Third point for me is that another problem the PNP has is convincing voters that they have a consistent approach to policy. For instance, just look at the big mess made recently by PNP General Secretary and Agricultural Spokesperson Dr. David Campbell. Now, Dr. Campbell, as one of his policy proposals for agriculture, wants to create a special fund for agriculture, right? So this is what he said. He said a few years ago, the People's National Party decided we were going to put a little tax on incoming calls into the country, and we created what was called the Universal Access Fund, now called the Universal Service Fund. That's what you see putting up all these hotspot internet across the different communities in Jamaica. And then a few years after that, we decided we were going to put a little tax on each passenger coming into the country to create TEF. That's a Tourism Enhancement Fund, and that's what's building out the tourism product in Jamaica.
Listen carefully. He then said, now is the time we must put a little teeth on the imported food into the country and create an agriculture fund. So, everybody reported that the PNP was planning to impose new taxes. And in quick time, the PNP had to walk that one right back. Remember, they're up against the JLP.
Murder! Murder! When this amount ready for let go pound, murder! Papa Jesus! When this amount ready for go let go pound, hear that? Murder! Nobody now want a food tax. Murder! Wait, me finish play this.
That they haven't raised taxes for several years. So the PNP walked it back, though, by trying to convince the public that Dr. Campbell hadn't been suggesting new taxes at all. This is what they said in their statement. They said the People's National Party does not see a need for new taxes at this time. They quoted the PNP President Mark Golding saying what Dr. Campbell had suggested was an innovative approach to earmark existing taxes on imported food to create a fund to support import substitution and export-led production. So Dr. Campbell told me in an interview on my radio program, Beyond the Headlines on Radio Jamaica, that he had expressed himself clumsily. So I have to tell you, I don't bite. As I said to Dr. Campbell when I interviewed him, he hadn't expressed himself clumsily. He had said something completely different than what he's saying now. And the examples he used were cases where new taxes had been imposed to fund government programs. The problem is this time, as I said, they're up against a government campaigning on no new taxes. So the blowback started and they had to walk it back.
Murder!
So it wasn't too long ago.
Then you saw the confusion and disgrace. No, sir.
I pray against disgrace. I pray against disappointment. I pray against failure. I pray against embarrassment. I pray against, oh God Almighty, mental disorder. I pray against confusion. I pray against mix-up spirit.
Poopage. No, sir. Me say, guys. Tomorrow morning, I went to talk this. I must say yesterday. Papa Jesus. No, sir. Diane Jackson Miller. She still out here do a thing and we are talking truth. She have to come talk it truth tough. She have to come on the truth train. Can nobody now listen to liar again? Diane, are this trending? This is what is trending. I don't know where over your YouTube attacks me love, but you must get 1 and 2 view upon that one because this is what is trending. The people them don't know what they might do. So you have to come out and talk it truth. Eh? Lord Jesus, them say every knee shall bow and every tongue shall tell you know. Let me finish listening to this because as I say now guys, when this amount you let go, you know, see it here.
Fund education, and in that case, the PNP distanced itself again fast. What the PNP said then is that the suggestion was not a party position. This time, they're telling us that's not what Dr. Campbell meant at all. Look, can I say for sure that Dr. Campbell wasn't just expressing himself clumsily, that he actually didn't mean no new taxes? Clearly, I can't say that. I will.
Look here, man. The people them a talk about policies. The people them a talk about how them are going to generate this and generate that and behind closed door based on the utterances of Damian Crawford and Dayton Campbell. How coincidental it is that both members of the PNP come out and talk about raising and adding on tax. It's part of them policy and them program. You know where this election going to come down to? And I can't tell you now. This election is going to come down to trust. The people in the business, what else want happen or what else want talk. But I not say that to encourage nobody to come before the people and don't come with a policy or a plan. But no matter what they come with, the people of Jamaica, it is going to boil down to trust with them. Who will they trust? Who will they believe will carry out what they actually present, or who will get arrogant on the people and change them out and betray the people them trust when them go in there. I say people are judgment. No, sir. Yeah.
I wasn't convinced by him and not convinced by the PNP. I think he was suggesting new taxes, and then they realized how badly that was going down. It does, though, raise another question for me, which is that doesn't the PNP have a clear position on something as basic as whether they want to impose new taxes in any kind of way to fund government programs or not? And if they do, how come two of your most high-profile spokespersons have come out proposing new taxes as a way to fund their portfolio areas? Sorry, I forgot, because Dr. Campbell, they say, wasn't actually proposing new taxes, even though that's what he said. Let's move on to my next point, not unrelated, which is the PNP's tendency to make the most amazing unforced errors, or as we say, to shoot themselves in their foot. You know those social media posts that say, no one, nobody at all, insert after that, PNP. So take the September 2023 fiasco when a party supporter, Claude Bigstone Sinclair, came up with what he apparently thought was a brilliant idea of being on stage in a chain with a padlock and then having Mr. Golding come triumphantly to free him. This, he said, was supposed to symbolize Mr. Golding, the PNP, freeing him from what he said was the oppression of the JLP government. I have to tell you, when somebody first said that video, I thought it was fake. Because nobody in the PNP could have done that, right? Except it never fake. And they did do that. Introduced by General Secretary Dr. Dayton Campbell, here comes Mr. Golding, a white man, freeing this dark-skinned man from chains. What? Commentator on political affairs and African philosophy, Dr. Jermaine McAlpin, said, it don't look good. He said, in a society with the ever-present duppy of racism and colorism, it looks like only a white or brown man can free the black majority from oppression. He asked if the PNP was really interested in sending a message as the liberators, why not use another set of props or reverse the role of the characters? Slavery and its effects are still with us today. The skit, in my opinion, was standard political theatrics, but it was distasteful. And my last point is Mr. Golding's leadership itself. I think the PNP and Mr. Golding do have to take a good hard look at his leadership and how he exercises judgment. There are always going to be a whole heap of people giving you advice, all right? Which advice you take and which you reject is part of the hallmark of being a leader. So, for instance, he should have shut that chain nonsense right down. I think how he dealt with the dual citizenship question also raised concerns. Just to recap, Mr. Golding decided at a press conference on constitutional reform to share his personal position on dual citizenship. Not even his party's position.
Well on there. Me have to take a call. Well on there. I feel like me I run out of breath to that woman. Well on there, guys. Hello, good night.
Yeah, good night, Natalie.
What? You're live.
Yeah, man. When I listen, well, I can't constant listen to your program and thing. Big up for everything where you enlighten the whole of people with.
Yeah, man.
Whole of the madness so gone. But anyhow, quick one. Dion Jackson, I'm listening at earlier in the day. Jump a sinking ship.
What make you say
so? I realize, man, Dion a straight up support of them people. But you know, I suggest is Big Stone go up with the idea. To use the chain around him neck.
No, man, I think she said a date and none of that she said.
No, man, she said Big Stone. Listen back, man, she said Big Stone came with the idea.
Yeah, because of that Big Stone say.
General Secretary announced it. So she had to excuse Master Mark out of the whole thing.
Well, we know say it was a setup by the party. But Big Stone told the public.
Me not call it observation is like she try throw the blame upon Big Stone. When everybody knows the Big Stone is a partner of the whole thing, isn't it? But another little thing, a couple little things from a day I'm gonna pray and say I'm gonna shout you. The other day when Dayton come out with the food tax thing, and him make him utterance. So I make a talk now and him say, import bill is in a region of 800 million US. And it increased to 75%. As in him say, when them did the make office, it was 800 and mash million US, and then it raised to by 75%.
That are the food bill.
The import on food, yeah.
Okay.
Import thing. But then the thing now, what jump out at me is that when the man try connect the dots now, him goes I know him say raised by 74%, which I think probably that data correct. Him goes and set to 1.4 trillion. I'm gonna say if you as somebody was saying a management position, numbers supposed to speak to you. You can't make a blunder like that. In Jamaica have 1.4 trillion US. We're good.
Of course.
We're set for life. Some I said them people clearly them out there make up nice and thing. As I said, some simple because imagine in a negotiation now, I represent the country. And you make a big blunder like that. Numbers supposed to speak to you in them capacity. You're not supposed to make them the big old blunder there.
Actual man.
70% of the 1.4 billion. So you tell me, say, is either them don't know, as in them can't do some little primary school maths, or them just incompetent, whichever way, it don't look good.
So you say you listen to Dion. What you think? You look like saying I buy what she sell.
No man, because you have to understand. I grew up in a community where a straight PNP. And from longer time I realize how them people manipulate. Mind you, I don't want to say to somebody say I'm an ardent supporter either party because how me see it, anything can change. But at the end of the day, you have to go and look and see what the options and see who makes sense. So you see from things that they go down and me say where the country did suffer with them people because of them own little personal greed, kill the entrepreneurship spirit in Jamaica.
Oh God, man.
Good.
Are we kidding?
Like, there was a training center in my community where me remember distinctly in a 89, right after 89 election when PNP they take over. The same people used to pass my yard and go around this get training from the Asian people. Right? Then them orange clothes the morning after election and go around there around the people and say, yo, for them time now come out and waiting. Me personally as a little youth and time. I couldn't vote on thing, but I just pray the thing. And I say, the little people out front of the place around them vendor. Them little stall and thing. Taxi man them all carry people go around there. Them themselves will get on the job training and get a little stipend. And then once them think up, you get improved, you get an increase and you move on, you basically, you know. But me could have see from them time before me even go start with tertiary and see the whole thing about how economics and thing work. Me realize right there so. You come into the suffer. The little man them who used to run them stall, you could assist the pressure and take them. Because them never have nothing else to run. The man them used to carry them, the taxi man them and thing and stuff, things they cut. And then the other little people them like when you push out from your yard. And you know go so and say, alright, spend a little thing on a little corner shop and thing. What a morning or evening. And that cut. So even though they have no big money, but you have an input to go in the economy.
So let me ask you.
Them little things
so why is it that I mean everything that Jackson Miller is saying is what you say you tune into this program regular. Everything what Jackson Miller say, what we don't talk already and analyze already.
Listen, I should remember saying, just as you call it, your original type of media, up on the decline. Online everything around now. Isn't it?
Mainstream.
Yeah, mainstream media I suffer. Right? So at the end of the day, now, she have to look on the thing and say, all right, how she can remain relevant. So that's why I say she goes and push her thing. I'm not blame her. There's some little things that come up where some current affairs and it have a nice little bite to it, say jump on it.
They know she takes so long for talk, man. Or she couldn't say this for mainstream.
Precisely. So that's what I'm saying now. So don't feel so she not listen. I don't know me talk now. She will start tuning in, you know. And she will listen to you because she have to know for position and tell. But if at the end of the day, 4-1 want to call her out, you will call her out. Karen will call her out. And I say you're foolishness. If you would have done this big so-called lawyer, big journalists. They always dip on TV, but you have breaking news with your program, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even like when it come on to election time and thing, you normally be the host where sit down with the rest of the panel and I make the talks and thing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have people now out there in the social media sphere. I point out and I call out and I say, yo, you think no balance, you think no make no sense. You must have to introspect and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So piece of that reach, I say, she jump off a sinking ship.
Oh. So she can't defend the people, them, Jesus. Whoa, when they can't beat them, join them. Come beyond, come join.
Election.
Eh?
There would have been different polls. So the Labour, they don't get poll, so them up.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's not say PNP up. And on the day before the election, then on this poll it come out. And we think of it happened the rainfall hard the day. Hard. I mean, all go vote too.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing was, never vote. Not because I know some my vote have a change. I'm tell us which part me come from, the things that away.
Mm-hmm.
But me feels that if me I make a talk and I argue politics, I'm supposed to be involved in the process.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feel say we fight too much. We have heroes are dead for this. And we're not supposed to just go and just beat up. So when people go stand and say, yo, no better than they are really, and you I make the people and basically go stand and be some weak performance and thing, because if them no feel somebody are going to replace them, then do the thing. So when we participate now and send a message, it make them go in now and have to do them thing. There must have 100 go and get accused and now listen to them too hype and thing, You know, feel saying go and listen to that and look on it and say, you need to hear what going on.
You know, no choice.
Precisely.
You know, she said, in mature when I work, can get to realize you're the people, them are the boss, and them are the boss.
Yeah, man. Precisely. And just as the point where I cried right, is I sort of observe, as in everything when you think, you don't stop hitting the nail on it. As in spot on. When I reason why people tend to gravitate to PNP, there's a PNP hours I look out for the morning. But I always reason with Bridget, I say, yo, if I'm gonna go run the country, I have one set of man with them say, oh, the moment I look at man, I do something and go and blow it up and make it nice. Who will I prefer to run it? Because I know your purse. I roll over purse. If you have a party now where you have some liquor man to try a little thing and then blow it and I say, you put the money on Ray. I have another party where them collude and them go and cover and say Ray and that. You can even the thing down with the councillor, brother, garden. The things that they never go and try after Andrew film with the building when never did involve with. But that's a try hard to say, do another thing. Somebody don't hear about that. I just that when you go to the same thing I say, live in a glass house, say a flingstone, enough time it bounce back and mash up your work.
Both them head, man.
You see me? So I'm sure say it's a culture where the PNP have where them cover for them one another. Them cover. And when you look on it, who do you prefer to run? Somebody will go and call a spade. Man will tell me, say, yo, want to roll with precisely, roll with the bus and come keep up foolishness of ministry education. And you lift him up and tell him, say, get up.
You can't support that, you're crazy. I saw the people them got this, you know. No, I'm saying anybody who would, defend something like that and not, separate themselves from it. I show the people them, yeah.
If I did PNP setting them find some little way for go around, see what there when my man run out to the food tax. In boss not come out and say.
Him should have get demote said time, man. From the Caribbean news pick it up. Instant demote. Him not first of all, him not see it. And him not have no traction, no angle. So what you see after you? Them people forget bench, man. Bench him. What you say about the t-shirt now? The no tax 2025 t-shirt, no food tax.
No man, you tell it, man. I always say it not to print and I say, yo, I probably need to find out who can print it.
And we say, man, we have to start the trend. Somebody have to go start it, from the first t-shirt print, I gone, you know.
But on the funny side of things now still, you know. So, you know, I say somebody they point out here, say, such man lift up and cut across 2 parish and gone and next parish.
Yes.
But that's pretty thing I'm going to say, the purpose of such man. Normally, when you watch news, you hear them go and say, oh, you know, some criminal lift up and come down in the west.
Yes, man.
So I wonder if I let them go on because him have something on the balance and figure say, okay, the west would have the safe grounds for, you know?
Because them things that the people them now west them they behind God, they don't watch news, they don't watch social media, they don't know what go on. But is that sudden destruction take them when they reach Westmoreland and that's where the woman come out and say, Dayton Campbell, Dr. Campbell, we don't want you down here. No, you can't. No, go on back where I'm going to bring the video come tomorrow and show you.
Yeah, man. But you see, when I look back on it, I see what them do to the entrepreneurs in the 90s, the lies that them tell, the cover them try to cover it and thing. When I say more than never, ever dip my finger in the ink for a PNP representative, you know. But that set you them no balance.
They're not the same set of people them will do that. Come back, they wash their face and come back.
Them no balance, so
come back as proven well.
I feel say, okay, say, oh, the farmer, well, the descendant of the slave, that's a real, the slave owner, that's a reality, and I lie where I tell people. Descendant of slave owners, I go talk and say, the economy are going good. And then at the same time, you go and say the country are going in the wrong direction. Because me think, say, one of the first things, no matter where you look at it, everything we always have as issues. You always have to get money.
Yes.
Solve it.
Yeah, talk about the video when him say the macroeconomic is fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah, man.
Me go find it.
If that's fine now, then why is it over person and take you and put you in when you have a record to say? When the dust and carry the country where get the GDP that gone over in a triple digits.
Yeah. Bunting a liar, then I say you might come contradict Mark, you know. Me I forgot play this, you know. Thank you for remind me.
But I feel say as it is, at the moment them after still. There's no two-way about it.
Them broke you know, man.
Forgive them it. Then them just all things up 2.0.
That is it. We're not idiot.
Because right now, I tell people all the while, my two little youth them, we're in a primary school right now, I'll feed them kids if the world shall last so long. I will still have the 90s problem to sort out and a payback.
Oh, your opinion them are doing at school, them are learn good?
Yeah, man.
So the school them now pop down.
You see, a lot of times only for things that we go to and cuss government about are we the people. So you can't have the youth and make sure so follow up with them.
You do your part.
School, make sure so them do them homework, they're on top of things. And the way they know the teacher them, naturally, the teacher them see you show interest, them automatically show interest. If they see them will send homework come here. Because they know so your thing always up. And at the end of the day, that's work with the youth. You see what I'm saying?
True, man. True.
Most people them just ball and thing and rain and that. And when they check it out, if you should really compare with some other countries and some other things that are in place and things, how many people we get literally free in Jamaica?
True.
Now I say everything 100. But when you compare it, you see me?
True.
And even food. The other day, I go outside and make a little run, come up your side, over in California. Food expensive. We are all about things that you come a friend, come buy food.
Me safe, you know.
So, a lot of time, persons are sort of ignorance. And then one of the things we're beat to is that we have a thing where enough people we not research things ourselves. So you go say use something and me not take it as gospel. I go look it up for myself and
that is it.
For real, and not a leader talk about. You understand? But people just go and then take things and once it comes
lazy.
On TV, and it come in at the newspaper. I got it come from when you realize the people have them agenda. Look on Lambert we are talking about since night and thing.
Lord Jesus.
Lambert Lambert live, well, I can still live down there, but from what me didn't know. I want to for them come from. Say my Gaza man long time.
Lord Jesus.
And then look on the maths again now. In August, I make a pronouncement to say, yo, Freedom Show bring more money than what the man think. I'm not say, yo,
bring more money too.
Oh, if your people like this now gonna make a deduction like that, it shows by blank say, you mean that don't know. I know in a sense, but you know we take it again. Them no fit.
Lambert, them are gonna come to disgrace again, you know. Although him not no shame still, cause fear thought them sitting there. But I have faith in the Jamaican people. I hope and I think that they, cause right now all day and Jackson Miller, them can't go around the thing. Like, all right, she come right them off, you know. Because she say she do the maths and she say between the shocker where Golden all up to the food tax where Dayton come out and where Damien come out. She basically I said that them cannot sustain too much blunder.
Yeah. And the reality of it is that again, come back to again as I said the country. We have a far more educated
population. True, man.
Right now. Enough people even them go and them come have a little bit of general where again as I'm tell you, born and grow is like you just basically follow parents and tradition and thing and stuff. I'm shocked when the man come and say to me, so where I say, PNP don't make no sense, brother. So I say, I've been telling you that. I say, don't get me wrong, you know, I tell you, say, as a party, but I just say, how them do them thing. What me know in the 90s, and how them dep on right now, it don't make no sense.
Are the worst set a riff-raff them and Mexico, them are no leader. You know, see what them come, you know, see, I be a foolish them a go out with. Foot in mouth disease, then thump themself in them face. Anyway, thank you for calling. You're going to play.
We go on a big up and things to trust me. I won't leave Panado. We don't go down in the history for the voice or the basically set the thing right. Because again, if we depend on traditional media, they're coming like when Fox News are on Trump thing and thing, isn't it?
Yeah, man, for sure. Thank you for calling.
No balance at all, yeah, man.
Yeah, good night.
Big up, respect, cool.
Guys, when you hear where Bunting attack say, Bunting a call down doom and gloom, I say everything I drop down in our country, when you hear you now. Listen to this good, you know.
Economics is fine. Economics is fine. The debt is coming down. We have strong reserves. We have interest rates which are starting to come down again, etc.
Murder. Bunting, go hold one seat, run one place. Go hold one seat. You hear what your leader say? The debt is coming down. The macroeconomic is fine. We have reserves. Go sit down, man. Bo opposition leader business and sitting. Go sit down, man. You can't lead nothing. Go sit down. The people them vote you out all long. Go sit down. I go lie down. Lord Jesus, how for behalf them attack pan? Then can't talk pan Jamaica people behalf. Me know to God them not talk pan Jamaica people behalf. Because people them run him way. From when? So how is it? How only at the PMP them are sitting can you get vote out and then your leader going to promote you to be the leader opposition business. What the hell can go so? Eh? No, sir. Answer. As when him Azel said the robot campaign. Lord of mercy. If I laugh, yes, I'll vomit. Where's the robot? Diane rub them out. Why? No, sir. No trending. The robot campaign robot themselves. I met Diane come rub them out too. What can go so Jamaica in the robot campaign? Away boy, they may try to find the boy with say about robot Andrew and robot Tough Tan. I say Diane come rub. Lord of God. Ooh. No, sir. Andrew no call election yet. Too much joke a go on. Too much joke a go on. Whoa, here ya people.
Nothing fi come up here and rub out Andrew, rub out Tufton, rub out Slide, and rub out the one of them. And we big and broad, and we not afraid, and the boy nowhere not there.
The boy was.
Cause it don't take me nothing fi come up here and rub out Andrew, rub out Tufton, rub out Slide, and rub out the one of them. And we big and broad, and we not afraid, and the boy nowhere not there.
The only thing with big and broad in your mouth, because you don't see it. You're so big and broad, you don't see it. Lord of mercy. Dayton could rub out Crystal Lee with take on his seat, but he want to rub out Andrew in his seat. God Almighty, what's that? Here ya. The boy want to rub out poor people food out of them belly. But food tax, eh? So you know me I wait for you do now, Dayton. Me I give until Monday morning for come rub out Diane Jackson Miller. She want you come rub out. Lord of mercy. Diane Jackson Miller can't carry an agenda anymore. It's heavy. She can't carry it no more. She have to come out and talk the truth. Now, guys, I want thing I want to know. All of them they sitting there with Diane say. She count up everything. 1, 2, 3. The food tax, the education tax. What else? She said the shackles were all up of a big stone head. And some other sitting. Look from when all the shackles with big stone go on. So why I know them come out attack them something here? And that I want to know. Why them take so long? I want to know if I put date and face on some picture and say food tax boss. I choose Jamaica people them not militant and serious like all the people them in America, you know. When you see what happened up at Washington inauguration day, the whole of the people them go flood up at the Capitol. For send a strong message to Trump for make you know say. Nobody think say a peace and safety. Are we the people still in charge? And if you make a wrong move, we go against the majority. Trust me, when you see him first term, it was 4 years of protest and demonstration, not just in America, but all over the world. Look here now, man. At the t-shirt, them I want to start, see. The election is in a couple of months. Make we get the place festive now, man. This is boring, you know. We can't take them yap boy, yeah. Then chat him out, boy. Yeah. The place boring, you know. Make we get the place festive with the t-shirt, them. We want to see this t-shirt, them trending. This food tax something, it is being talked about in the Caribbean region. Want to see the news story? It is being talked about, it is popular, it is trending. Make we print up a t-shirt, them people. We not care. Everybody now forget the same t-shirt from the same place. All of we in England, America, everywhere. We not put on a t-shirt, them no food tax 2025 for Jamaica. Brighter out of order. Me have to go listen to, at the first, me have to listen to Diane Jackson Miller. And gear and watch to our ads them over our page. I want to listen to that. Thank you, Alfonso. And you will bring it to my attention. Thank you. I really enjoy that. Because right now, Diane Jackson Miller not have no choice. Me I wonder for the suck your mother something what she see then do. Make she come out and say, no man, them I get from bad to worse. Watching from Eastern Jamaica. Big up yourself, Cash. Thank you for joining. Young people, you don't make them trick, you know. Nobody chew, you see popcorn them and Chronic Law and the rest of them go up on stage and a dance and a sing about scamming and gunshot and violence and everything. No make them trick on the people. That are entertainment. Entertainment. I might very well enjoy that. But there is a time for entertainment and there's a time for the future of your country to look secure. Food tax is not it in 2025, young people. Right? More some young people call over here one at a time too. We hear from our elders, we hear from our middle-aged people. We want to hear from the young people them some at a time too. Come tell we which part of the mindset there. Come tell we if you're in a school, if you're not pursue an education, if life is manageable for you as young people that grow up in the society. Because phone time and some of our time are different time. To me, we have things very much easy in Jamaica today as young people. More access to education. That is the first thing. The most important thing in any society is how accessible is education. Higher education. More I hear from the young people them. I like listening to these dancehall artists, but at the same time, none of them can impress me to vote for PNP. Let me tell you something. You know, say you have artists in the country, you know, where they might like the JLP or might support the JLP, but them just not have no need for go enough up themselves, or maybe the JLP is just not entertaining having dancehall artists lead their party or be the spokesperson for their party. And it's the right thing to do. You have to say, there's a time and place for everything. Entertainment, I will not say we're not adverse to dancehall artists, you know, to be speaking life into the Jamaican youths and them something. We are all for that. We support that. We support dancehall artists who big up Jamaica and who are activists too. Yeah, dancehall artists can be political activists or social activists. That is fine. But honestly, the one that we say no, I come up talking this and talking that. Good night from Atlanta. Thank you. Good night. Good night. The one that we're missing now, all them talk about a scam, them have nothing positive to tell the people them. They can't separate themselves from the dancehall and talk something what makes sense. Two kind of t-shirts, one with big stone for Black History Month and the other one for the food tax. Yes, Jem. Same way. Yeah, man. The SYM Risers Party is for hype over substance. Yes, Smith, I see him way so. You know, long people are try one, them people say destruction are come. Because friends say Dayton Campbell and behavior are not about destruction and it go just got worse and worse and worse. Till all now the church I reject them. The people them are pray against disgrace, them are pray against win at all costs, them are pray against divisive rhetoric. You know, everybody see them and know what them is all about. Thank you for your membership, Oret. Thank you so much. Big up yourself. Everybody see what go on. We just want to get over the election cycle so that we can continue to develop our country. That's all we want. We just don't want, we don't want them quality of people here or lack thereof to be leading our country. It is a very dangerous thing. They're reckless and dangerous. They can't even gather themselves to look like a stable, credible group of people in waiting to lead a government. They can't even manage to do that. They go for the worst of dancehall. I mean, I say the worst of dancehall, because if you would up on a political platform and you go up there and use the SYM words, that means say you're the worst of dancehall, man. You know no sense. You know no sense. You could have never have no sense. Or maybe they frost out. I don't know. Come bring down the blasted country. Eh? After we come so far. Anyway, guys, you know, look out for that upload there. Look out for that upload there. A morning. Jamaican citizens cannot determine their own future. Englishman I can tell them, say, they cannot make no decision where their republic is concerned. We have to wait for England. But tell you, say, my goal in an agent, you know. I strongly believe say my agent. We have to wait for England and English for can tell we how we must go about our republic. Couldn't you see them people are damn think and out hard and bright and forget disrespect too. There's nobody else in the PNP. All of the black people them in the PNP. I know them a hold up the republic. And this a Englishman a do it. You don't see what go on, people. So we gone back in a time now. So I'm going to upload this morning. Tomorrow night, on the agenda, I think tomorrow night we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about the treaty. The treaty that Jamaica signed 1973 with the rest of the Caribbean. And how Dayton Campbell and his food tax has our CARICOM friends on the edge, wondering where these unpredictable antisocial behavior people. You see, this is why the psychiatrists have to come out and talk, you know. Because I don't want to feel like say Jamaica alone and look on the situation I go on, you know. The whole Caribbean region are looking, you know. And this is why the psychiatrist, Dr. Langmore, have to come out, come talk. Because the Caribbean region must understand that what is happening in Jamaica right now with the People's National Party is not a stable-minded situation. Right? The Caribbean community must know that. And this is why I want Dr. Langmore to continue talking. Everybody a watch way. So I want the psychiatrists to keep talking. And I want the church. Anywhere they go and then come, pray the disgrace down upon them. Because this is what they do to a country. When they come pray on the altar, and they want prayer on the altar, don't afraid for talk, man. We have to stand up for our country, people. We have to stand up for our country. Because if we don't stand up for it, them going to bring down the country. So far, we are giving them a run for their money. All who come with their spirit of disgrace and confusion and mental dysfunction, we are giving them a run for their money. They swear, say this was going to be an easy task. Because they want to take down the country. They want to take down Andrew with the country. Allah will not tell from the Peter L. The blood of Jesus against the whole of Allah will not tell. They may have a plan, people, and the plan mash up. The plan Bunting plan mash up. Mark Golden, you want to hear what he say? Let me play this again and make you hear what the man say. Theme plan and the Tapanaris them in the country. The whole of them plan mash up.
Jamaican people need the People's National Party back in government with Mark Jefferson Gordon as the Prime Minister and a Tapanaris set of people around me to run the country.
You hear what I'm saying? Look here. You know what get me ignorant sometimes too? When a person come tell you what them are gonna do, and you have a group of people who are gonna put on a blindfold, put on a blinder like they don't hear. The man not hide and tell you, know. The man tell you say all your oligarchy ma deal with, you know. Him and him Tapanaris, them him and him upper class people, them himself come run the country. That means say uno when no fall in the upper class. Uno fi go away. And that him a tell you no. Him not just think it. He must say it out loud and clear, make you hear where him depend. Him and him upper class friend them for run the country. Him not in. You see Damien and Dayton and the rest of them. If Mark Golden him run them way, no? Me say if he win, he run them way. None of them can call and chat to him. What the hell can go so, man? When in our history have we ever had anybody brazen enough to come tell we in our face? Say them want them and them rich friend them for come run the country. When has that ever happened in a Jamaica? When you run with that man, you know, man, PMP have 14 seats and want to take every seat from them, man. Then two them out of order. They're not worthy of sitting in our parliament. I may attack that brawling. None of them were in our parliament, they're not worthy of sitting in there. If you come tell Jamaica people them, where the masses of the people are so hardworking, so suffering. When I say suffering, I mean struggling. When you know what I mean when I say sufferer. When I say sufferer Jamaica, that we mean struggling people. We get up every day and have to go out there and push out and work hard. I saw the majority survive. And not just Jamaica, all over the world. Majority of the people are so hardworking, working class people. And this man here will come tell the hardworking, working class people them say, through the PNP, we must elect him, this illegal man, elect him leader, make him and him rich friend them come around the country. You know, they say, boy, I tell them, Mr. Liberty really come through PNP carelessness, eh? PNP carelessness. If people can come in our country and come talk to Unu Soka, Unu no mind. Una dark man, Unu no mind. If people can come in our country, come tell Unu that. Bad to bad in America, Donald Trump now can't talk out time out. So, uno we see, you know. Uno we see the Elon Musk around him and the man who own Amazon and the man who own Facebook. Uno we see them around him at the inauguration. But Donald Trump now come out contact say, him and them around the country. He could have never, you mad? You crazy? The very people them who put Donald Trump there that come protest against him and war him. I feel my job take him out too. Uno see what they nearly doing with it? How with it? Hey. Me not take disrespect for invitation. Everything what them want to do to them telling you in advance. Make him and him tap on his friend then come around the country. And then come now with food tax. What a disgrace, eh? What an assault on the working class people of Jamaica, eh? What an assault on the average citizens of Jamaica, eh? Bright and feisty, and then on top of that now, them are come tell on you now no face said time say, uno black people, uno no fit for do nothing when you directing in your own part, uno no fit for chart on your own journey on your own destiny. And me Englishman, I go come in can do that because uno not supposed to do it. And me tell you a long time, you know. The problem is, no matter where PG come out can tell them say, Mark Golding decides say Andrew Holness, the black man, Andrew Holness, the Jamaican descendant of slaves, he must not be the one. He must not be the one to sign off. Or he must not be the one in the government when Jamaica let go off of the coattail of King Charles. Andrew Holness must not be the one in the government when that happens. Mark Golding, the Englishman, wants to be the one to be there for come take the credits at him. Think and out order. Jamaica people no militant like one time. People from my grandmother generation, them dead and gone. I saw Jellyback left in Jamaica. I don't care who vex because there is nowhere else in the world a Mark Golding could have got them sitting here. The only somebody me see I take it to Mark Golding the real way. A Warmington. Me not see nobody else I take it to him. Look on all the disrespect when me just name out a while ago. Pan the masses of the people. Uno black poor people, uno can elect me leader. And me and me tap on and me and my rich friend them can run the country. And put tax on uno. And uno can't do nothing with no matter where PG say black man time now. Uno can't come talk to me about no referendum. Constitutional weight name there and me I go do it. Look on all of them the disrespect there. And when Warmington stand up now and talk out time out, people want to talk about racism. Uno move from there. Disrespect, big gets disrespect sometime. I saw it go. And all a who for head sick when go get on the head check out, because we no responsible about nobody at Jamaica alone we care about. Who come with their head sick, go check out on the head. And our responsibility that. This is our responsibility. And if we need the way, my love, we have to go tell you what you are and tell you go and have a seat somewhere else. Simple as that, you know. We don't belong in our parliament, you know. And I say the whole of them on the opposition side are wicked. Right here now. Fear follow this man here. What a disgrace, man. Anyway, we're going to stop it right here, so now. Come back tomorrow. We want to keep the fire burning, people. Keep the fire burning. All our ancestors, them in Jamaica, they lay the foundation. We can come walk in our power, you know. We can come step in our power. Nobody from nowhere else is supposed to come call no shots for we. One thing with Jamaica people, them now just come out and this, so you have to this program first. And this man, this program will heap of time. Warmington, me not hear from where there. Me not hear from where there and things I get from bad to worse. Come say something. Go print off a t-shirt where say no new tax 2025 or do something. Something. Make something happen. In the meantime, guys, you know what go on here now. The place is still tense, you know, where the police them stepping up and doing them thing. Pray for them. God bless you know. Make we catch up. Take care of yourself. Thank you for joining. Hit the like button before you leave, guys.
We decided that we're going to put a little tax on each passenger coming into the country. Now is the time that we must put a little thing on the imported food into the country.
The leadership of the opposition People's National Party in Jamaica over a proposed tax on imported food.
But you should ask yourself the question, who pays those taxes? Is it Jamaicans?
Intends to move Jamaica in the right direction.